Hey y'all, we live.
Hey y'all.
If y'all can see us, then say hey, say hello.
Hey y'all. Hey.
Listen, I usually do a different kind of intro, right? Um, and because this is the first book banter, I guess I'm just all out of sorts. So let me do this a little bit different, okay? So I am going to have our producer um key me up, just me, and then we gonna do this intro situation.
Okay.
There we go. Okay.
All
So
right.
everybody, y'all here, y'all ready, y'all know what we here to do. The first book banter of 2024. And I have my good girlfriend, author Avery Goode, here with us on this beautiful Tuesday evening. So you guys, hold tight. We'll be right back.
I got it.
Tam telling tales.
I got it.
Tam telling tales.
I got it.
Tam telling tales.
I got it. Tongue twister. Say it real fast one time.
Tam 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 tam.
There we go. All right, here we go. So the first intro of book banter. I am super excited for this wonderful Tuesday night. We already have some folks here in the building. Hey, Ebony.
Hey Ev.
Now, depending on where you are watching us, it can be on Facebook, it can be on YouTube, it can be on Instagram, y'all. We figuring some things out. And so as we going through, if you notice a little something, you want to throw it down in the chat to make sure we stay on good terms, then by all means do so. But without further ado, I want to bring on to the screen the lady of the hour, author Avery Goode.
Hey y'all. Hey. Thank you so much for having me.
Oh, well,
I've
thank
been a
you for
fan of
being
yours for a
here.
long time.
Oh,
True
thank
story.
you. Thank you so much. I mean a lot. That really does.
I appreciate you.
Oh. So listen, everybody, wherever you are watching from, you can go ahead and share this, okay? Because we want the world to be able to see. We are not going to be spoiling everything, although we are going to talk about some details about Head Doctor, but we're going to do that a little later on, okay? So in the meantime, y'all can still have a little fun with us,
All
right?
right.
So y'all make sure y'all go ahead and y'all share this. Y'all go ahead, give me some likes. Let me know that y'all here in the comment section. And then I believe that I'm live on Instagram. Producer, you can tell me if I'm not. Child, all of the tech stuff, baby, that ain't my thing. Just let me get in front of a camera with my mouth and we get to go. You understand?
That's right.
Okay, so with all of that said and done, gonna check us a little thing. Okay. And everybody that's watching, if you guys can hear me, or if I sound a little low, let me know. I'm gonna hit a little button here and hopefully y'all can hear me. I'm not too low. But Avery, we always open up the show with a game called Preferences.
Okay. I'm
Now
with it.
this
Let's
is
go.
a cute little game. You played it
Okay.
before a time or two. And you ready. So here we go.
I'm ready.
An iPhone or Android?
Android.
Okay. Uh, laptop or desktop computer?
Ooh. Well, I have both. So I'm gonna say laptop because I can go more places.
Okay. Okay. Drop top or SUV?
SUV. Carry more books.
Okay. Listen, I like what you did there. Okay. BMW or Mercedes?
I have a Beamer. Go X5.
Okay. Beach house or cabin?
Ooh, beach house. Girl, ain't nothing like sand in your toes.
Okay. Is it?
Girl, it's the most amazing thing. I've done the cabin experience and woke up with a bear on the porch. So, okay.
Oh,
Mm-hmm. Yep.
okay. That's fair.
Yep.
That's fair. Um, writing or reading?
Ooh, whoa.
Mm-hmm.
Reading.
Okay.
Reading. Reading is really my number one first love. And that's where my love for writing came from. So definitely reading.
Okay. Um, paperback or e-read?
Paperback. I like the bunny ear. Girl, it ain't nothing like the real deal.
Hold on. You said you like to do what?
Bunny ear. Fold it over. I need to be able to mark my pages. I need to show some love to all my books.
Oh no, God. Oh.
Girl, yes. I show all of my books love. Yes, I will bend back my pages in a heartbeat. In a heartbeat.
And we have now come to the conclusion of our interview with Avery.
But in all fairness, let me just say this. I only bunny ear certain books like not to, get off subject, but when I did NBCC, I think it was either 2018 or 2019, I had the opportunity to meet Alice Walker. She signed Temple of My Familiar in the color purple. Ma'am, I went to the Goodwill and bought a case and I put these books off in there.
Mm, yeah, I
Not
still,
Temple. She didn't sign Temple of My Familiar. She did color purple. I don't want to be lying. I don't want nobody to say she lied. She didn't do that. It was just the color purple. But I do have that book. I've got my receipts, and I would never do that. But I do shop for books a lot at the Goodwill and the Salvation Army. And if I don't have a bookmark, I'm going to bunny market. So okay, next we can move on. I'm so sorry.
because I don't. We probably gonna end up having to come back to that because, girl,
Okay.
uh, it's a thing for me and these bunny ears and these dog earring, and we're gonna have to get you some bookmarks. Okay, all right.
If Deborah is watching with your with the book, isn't that the bookmark? Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna need you to get some
Deborah,
bookmark. Come on, Deborah, with the
listen,
bookmarks, because we love you, girl.
holla at her because she needs you. Okay, this reader here
Please,
needs you.
because I don't want to be on Tim's snotty list.
Cause girl, you about there.
Okay, my bad.
Okay,
Sorry.
okay, but you still have time to redeem yourself, so we'll be
Okay,
good to go. We'll be good to go. I probably know the answer to this, but a paperback or an audiobook?
paperback.
Hmm, okay, that's fine. Would you rather watch a sitcom or watch a crime drama?
Ooh, probably a crime drama. I want to see how they're killing people.
I bet you do.
I
Yeah,
do.
I bet you do. Mm-hmm. Kalia. All right. Watch a sitcom. Oh no, I'm sorry. Nope, the same one. Eddie Murphy or Richard Pryor?
Richard.
Okay. All right then. Well, old school right there. Okay. Aretha Franklin or Patti LaBelle?
Oh gosh, Riri.
Okay
She could
then.
shade people in such a she could shade you in the name of Jesus and you still love her. Hmm. I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
Riri.
She's so Detroit. Okay.
I'm so ma'am.
She's so
What?
Detroit.
Oh yeah.
Jay-Z or Nas?
Jay-Z.
Okay. LeBron James or Kobe Bryant?
Ooh, Kobe.
Okay. Wheat bread or white bread?
Wheat.
Martin or Fresh Prince?
Martin.
Sweet tea or lemonade?
Sweet tea.
Hmm.
I'm Southern.
Road, road trip or a flight?
Road trip. I can carry more books.
Okay. Okay. Stephanie Mills or Shaka Khan?
Ooh. Stephanie.
SWV or Escape?
Escape.
Jodeci or Boys to Men?
Jodeci.
Oh, Dine in or dine out?
Ooh, dine in.
Okay. Now this telling my age and my style of television watching. Matlock or Perry Mason?
Oh my God, Perry Mason. Come on, he was the
Really?
original. Yes. But
Okay.
I loved Matlock and his organ and all of his 1 million suits that were identical.
Yes.
I love that.
Listen, that man had a degree from Yale and was raising chickens in his backyard. I just loved him.
I love that. But the one thing I loved about Perry Mason is that he's classic. And so he was original. So I always try to give homage to the original. He was the original crimes, the problem solver. And I just loved him. And he was just so smooth with it.
He was. I like how
Just so
they had
smooth.
him all back in the black and white days, and then they brought it back in the color
Yeah,
days. I said, okay, then I see what y'all did there.
that part.
Okay, we gonna get on through this. Hmm, Facebook or Instagram?
Facebook. I'm old.
Okay, then I know the answer to this: Facebook or TikTok.
Facebook. My grandkids use my TikTok.
So don't
Really
tag us
telling my age.
because it ain't you ain't gonna be on there. That's your kids. Okay, that's the babies. Understood. Understood. This is the final question for you. Telling tales or any other platform?
Tam telling tales. Come on. Why when I was watching your introduction, I was trying to do the tongue twist at the end. Tam telling tales, Tam telling tales, Tam telling tales. I was like, girl, you can't do that.
I can.
I said, I was talking to me. I said, I can't do
Oh,
it. I was like, Tam telling tales, Tam telling tales. Look, tongue
I
twister.
I just said that just like I can do it. I can't.
But
I
I
just
loved it. I loved it.
and Ebony loves you.
I love you, Em.
Hey
Like totally.
ladies. Hey girl, hey.
Hey, girl,
Thank
hey.
you all for watching. Make sure you are sharing. And if you have any questions for Avery, go ahead and put them in the chat.
Please
Uh,
do, please do.
and you know what? I'm over here looking. I'm trying to see myself on live
Oh
on
Lord.
Instagram.
You
Child,
look great.
I, I don't know what it looked like. You know what I mean? Oh wait.
I
Okay.
do.
No, I think I see it.
While you are looking at your
Okay,
beautiful
there we go.
self, allow me to say this to you. And I don't know if this is the right platform, so you can check me on here or in private, however you want to do it. But the way that I saw you support Ebony at NBCC, ma'am, you exemplified what sisterhood is, what friendship is, and what really having your girl's back looks like. And I just want to tell you that I'm so jealous. I I just think
Don't be
that is
jealous.
amazing. No, I really, but, and then the way that you guys stepped in to help me, I love you forever. But really, the way that I saw you serve her it was exemplary, and it really did something to me. I truly, truly love the way that you love her. That is definitely something to see. So I just got to let you know that.
Thank you so much. And Avery, listen, y'all. So I gotta kind of go back a little bit because I see you reading in social network, y'all. Is my book club. Okay, that's where
Yeah.
all of this really really starts. Okay, and ICU has a core membership of 9 of us, and then we have our online platform, which is about 2,500 or so of us, right?
Right. Yeah.
And so,
It's vast.
yes, and so we have all of these wonderful members. Avery, of course, is a member, but Ebony is our president, right? And she is an author. And this is her first time at NBCC, which is the National Book Club Conference. And she's so phenomenal, and
Man.
such a huge supporter that it's hard not to support her. You just
Right.
you feel like you got to match energy. Really
Absolutely.
is what it is, right? And so we've had the opportunity over the years to be that supportive of one another. Like, listen, they be like, this is our book club, this our group. We can't add no more people because of how solidified it's become. Because that circle of us, like that's just us.
Yeah.
Like That's just us, and I'm blessed to have them. And thank you so much for saying that about me. I feel like I fit then. I fit.
I mean it.
Okay. So thank you so much for that. I
You're
appreciate it.
welcome.
Ebony does too. Look, she talking about stuff. Yes, my girl had me looking polished. Yes, honey.
So you're right, Ray Ray. So you're right.
Okay. We gonna make sure we got you together.
That
Okay.
part.
So, with all that said, if you are not following ICU reading and chatting, then by all means head on
Y'all
over there
missing
on
out.
Facebook. Yeah, we have us a good old time over there.
Oh,
So,
absolutely.
and it's all kind of people,
Absolutely.
authors, readers, editors, uh,
Welcome.
publishers, all of the things. Okay, so y'all make
Yes.
sure that y'all do that. Okay, so just okay. Elise said, please, more suspense reads. I loved Crying Meadows.
Ooh. Well, may I say, if you loved Crying Meadows, you are going to love The Halfway House. It's the same family, and they are just as sick and twisted as the family in Crying Meadows. And everything that they do it according to the word of God.
See, don't be the ones. Girl,
Look,
okay,
I,
Elise, you can have it.
I got you.
You can
It's
have
on its way,
it. Not in the name of the Lord. Ooh,
girl.
I'm going back and looking at the comments.
I can tell you how.
Hell.
Look, I can twist the word of God to suit a situation, and this book is going to. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep. I'm excited.
Mm-hmm. I can. Okay. Look, I'm looking at comments and everything. So I Sidell said Matlock. So we went back to our prefaces. Sidell said Matlock. I'm with you, Sidell.
Okay. I mean,
Right.
I
Okay.
can get with Matlock. You know, it's love for Matlock. I'm
Yeah.
just an
Yeah.
original chick.
Yeah.
Telling my age.
I feel you though. I feel
Yeah.
you. Listen. Yeah. Is Perry on my wall? I don't know if Perry on my wall. Hey, Kat. Let's see what book we looking at. Okay, so we are talking with author Avery Goode. If you're just tuning in with us, and a little further on down the line, we are going to be discussing the ICU Reading and Social Network's December read, which was Head Doctor by yours truly. Head Doctor is what you think it is.
It
Okay.
is that.
I got a little story behind. Yeah. Yeah. I got a little story behind my excitement for reading Head Doctor when we did. So there we go. Okay. So before we get to the discussion on Head Doctor, because I'm gonna let y'all know we're gonna be spoiling. Okay. So just if y'all haven't read it, y'all want to get, get you
Get
some
into
more
it.
interest, then just by all means, just know that that's what's gonna happen.
Get into it.
You can leave, you come back, or just put us on mute, keep it going, all the things. Okay. But in the meantime, I do want to give you an opportunity to just talk about you. We know that you're an author, but we know that you do other things. So tell us about the other things.
So my most major other thing going on right now is that I am a full-time student and I am working on my master's degree. I attend Howard University, Bison Country online. Um, I know a lot of people they say, oh, it's easy to do stuff online. All my classes are proctored, which means they be watching me when I be taking my tests, so I can't cheat, and I be upset about that. I
Not you,
do.
Pete.
I be upset about that. I ain't even gonna lie, but I'm proud of myself because I actually passed my test, which lets me know that I know the work. I am a career student. I have 2 bachelor's degrees, 2 associate's degrees, 1 master's. I think like 15 certifications. And then after my MBA, I am going to take my project management certification. And believe it or not, I'm doing all of this not to work for anybody else. These were dreams and goals that I had for myself. And I'm a firm believer in, I don't care how long it takes, I'm going to get it done. Um, so I am a student full time by night. I'm the director of a men's homeless shelter by
Oh,
day.
okay.
And baby, the fodder that I've gotten just in the year and a half that I've been there, some things I just can't make up. And my imagination is so vivid and so colorful. Like I promise you, I think I dream in color. And I sleep with a voice recorder. So whatever I'm dreaming about, more than likely I will roll over, tell the story to my voice recorder. It has happened. And I wake up and I have a fresh idea and I remember my dreams. I love serving people. I love the work that I do. I am saved. I am not quite delivered. God is still working on me. I love killing people in my books. I am a mother. And I like to kill people in different ways. I'm pretty sure that my IP address is on somebody's watch list, and I'm proud of that. I've been lovingly cussed out about 1.2 million times. The most recent was by Tina. And I love, look, when she called me, I already knew what it was. I was
Yep.
preparing. So when
Mm-hmm.
I heard that, bitch,
Yeah. She gonna cuss you out in love, baby.
I knew what it was. I love that. I love reading. Tam, I love reading more than anything. When I was in a second grade, I was reading on a 12th grade level. And
Oh my
that's a
goodness.
bragging point, right? Because my
Yeah.
cousins used to leave me by myself. It's like, we're going to just give you these books. But I fell in love with reading way back then and it's never stopped. So I read in multiple genres. I just like to read good books.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to write good books. So because I like to read in multiple genres, I prefer to write in multiple genres. I don't think outside the box. I think what box,
Come on in, what box?
right? I just think what box. So because I do love God, I believe that every good and perfect gift came from the Father of above. He knew what I was going to write. He gave me these ideas. And
Yeah.
and believe it or not, before I write, I actually pray and ask God to bless me with witty, creative, and original ideas. So you might read a story about head doctor, which is a subliminal, because way back in the day, because I am older, but back in the day, a head doctor was considered a shrink,
Right.
which
Mm.
is why Kalia is a shrink.
It's a great play. Oh, it's definitely a great
And
play.
she
But
is.
in current day, when we hear head doctor,
Now we know.
know what it's usually pertaining to.
And it is
It's,
exactly that as well.
it's the both of them.
It's the best of it. It look, what's that theme? It's the best of both worlds. I know that was somebody's theme song. I
Sing
don't
it.
know whose, but that's what it is.
Sing, Avery.
Um,
Yeah.
I like to write what I call truth fiction, Tam. So and for some reason when I tell people, well, even before I tell people that I'm an author, I guess I have this trustworthy and like this spirit where people just feel like they can just tell me anything.
I love it.
So I
Yeah.
always have to tell them, I am an author and anything that you can probably will be used in a book. Hmm.
I listen, you gave them the disclaimer.
I
So
did. That's what I call my Arthur Miranda. And I'm just letting y'all know up front, I will change the names to protect the guilty.
gotcha.
But
Okay.
I mean, a lot of ideas I have a vivid imagination and some stories are original, but some things I just be like, I've got to be able to use that some way. And then I take that one little idea and then I just build up on that.
Hmm. Well, Avery, they loving you in the chat.
I love y'all.
Listen, Deborah see Avery gives good hugs. Deb, I don't know if you was here when we was talking about you earlier
We
on,
were.
but the good sis Avery said she be dog earing books, honey, and that don't sit well in my spirit.
So
So
sorry.
I need to holler at you.
Yeah, I do. I
She
definitely do.
loves
D.
paperbacks, but ain't got no bookmarks. I don't know. I don't understand. I don't understand. But we gonna get it together. We know if can't nobody get it together, you can.
Work
So
in progress. Work in progress.
okay. Then we also have Coach Preacher One. This is over on Instagram, and he thinks you are super dope.
Thank
And
you so much.
nothing like a big heart in serving people.
I
So
love people.
yeah, he serves as well. So I know he probably like, yeah, I like her.
Yeah. I love people.
Oh, well, listen, you
I
also
don't
love
like them
writing,
sometimes.
and you love writing us some very interesting characters, right? But
I
I'm very
do.
curious to know who is your author inspiration.
Ooh. Walter Mosley.
Oh, have you met him at any of the?
I met him at NBCC.
Okay, okay,
And
yep.
listen, I'm not trying to shade Walter, but like I have a picture with him. And if you look at me standing next to him and the look that he's giving the camera, he's giving I'm a dirty old man. He is. He's
Avery.
giving I'm a dirty old man. He was like, "Hey girl." He was like, I was like, oh my God, I'm such a big fan of yours. He was like, I'm a big fan of yours.
I don't like how I
Girl,
don't like
he gave me this look and I was like, okay.
I don't like it. Mr. Mosley, you gotta go away, sir.
Listen,
No.
and please forgive me if I get too much, but when I tell you that the word says a man's gifts will make room for you and bring you before great men. And so just as a result of me writing, and people actually receiving my work in such a positive way, God has blessed me to meet so many great people who I actually, who I grew up reading. And I'm like, I got, when I met Alice Walker, I was fanned out. You could tell that I was standing next to royalty because I couldn't even contain my smile. I was like, I almost had tears in my eyes, but he was great. He was really great, and he gave me some great gems. One thing that he did tell me, that I own, is be true to what you want to write. And don't let nobody tell you that you can't do it. And I know that that's so simple, but sometimes, we allow, though, that feedback from other people, like, oh, well, you should write in one genre, or, you're doing really good in erotica. You should stick to this for a little while, or don't write that because people may not receive that. But he said he wrote what he wanted to write.
Mhm.
And I was like, you know what? Shoot, it worked for you.
And it's gonna work for you.
Absolutely.
I wholeheartedly agree. Child, I know the folks was looking at me crazy when I was showing up on red carpets at movie premieres talking about something. What you reading? What you reading? I
I
know they
love
looking
it.
at me crazy.
I absolutely love it. But let me tell you, and I don't care who this offends, but I heard an author say, I don't read. An author. So
Oh.
when I heard her say that, when she said, "Oh, I don't read," then I said, "I don't read you." Mm-mm. No, ma'am.
Ooh.
No, ma'am.
Ooh. Okay, well, see, this could possibly be because if they're so busy writing, then they may not be able to. They may not have the time to read because they write. You no, that ain't gonna work for you. Oh,
I was just doing that. You know how when the grandma was like, "Wait a minute, did my phone freeze?"
so you don't want to
You
hear
know
that.
what? That could be that. Unfortunately, like I read, a snippet of that person's stuff, and yeah, it was evident.
Oh wow.
Mhm. Yeah,
I was about to be messy and be like, "Who is it?" But I ain't gonna do that because I don't
yeah,
do messy over here.
it
I be
was
walking,
evident.
but
Like I did this book event and I met this person, and so we did this one book event like this particular year, and so our tables were side by side, and I had my two books and she had her two books because I just had Pillow Princess at that time, and I was like really excited. And then when the next year came around, and I had my four books and she had 20.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh. But see, that's because she wasn't reading.
that's because she. Hmm.
She wasn't reading. She was writing.
Yep, she was right. She was on her grind.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Yep.
You nope, you're not here for it.
Yeah.
That's you're not here for it.
I'm a listen. I'm a quality over quantity type of chick. So I'm gonna really try to give you guys something great. But enough about her. Because I don't want people. She's so shady and she messy and stuff like that. I'm just telling y'all what I like. That's
Yeah.
all.
Well, when we get off the line, just understand you're gonna have to tell me
Look,
who it is. We
I
have
will.
to tell y'all everybody, but she gonna tell me.
I will. I'm just like, my whole theme is like, tell me something good. I'm gonna tell you something good, and it's always gonna be honest, right? Always.
Well, you gotta tell me because it's my birthday.
I will. Happy birthday. Oh, wait, I want to say happy birthday to you. To you. I've been learning the new happy birthday
You
song.
gotta
Good.
sing, girl. I love it. Thank you,
I'm
Deborah.
so excited for
Today
you.
has been such a great relaxing day. Like I turned up for the weekend, right?
Okay.
But this little Tuesday situation, chill. I woke up, turned my little TV on, grabbed me a little book for a little hot second, grabbed me a bite. My mama wanted to take me to a little place.
Did you eat a taco?
No, it wasn't a taco. It was like breakfast.
Taco Tuesday.
I know, but see, by the time it was like taco time, I was in the crib, and it's raining and
True.
snowing, because that's why we hear in the boom boom boom. Because I wasn't about to get up and go to the studio. It's a little messy out there. I know you
It's
folks in
raining here
Atlanta
too.
don't know nothing about that, but
Girl, it's raining here too. I think that Atlanta didn't pay our heating bill. Like, who didn't pay our gas bill?
I heard
Why
y'all
is it
getting some
cold
sort of
here? I
Saturday.
had to have a
What's
scarf.
wrong?
Girl, no. Well, it was colder yesterday. Let me say that it was probably
What's so
about 30
cold?
degrees.
Oh dang, yeah.
Yeah, it was cold yesterday, but today was warm. Like, I have ice outside my house. I'm like, the shed?
Oh wow.
Girl, dogs don't want to go out and pee. I'm just like, y'all
Oh
better get out there.
yeah, 30 is warmer for us. So,
Mm.
but it still rain and snow throughout the day. So it was like, yeah, we gonna have to make sure we don't go out there unless we absolutely have to. So
Yeah.
thank goodness for technology, right?
Thank God. It's supposed to be in the 50s, the upper 50s and 60s coming up. And like today, the sun did come out. So, I'm excited about that. The sun will come out
You
tomorrow.
better sing,
Yeah,
girl. You
that
know what? That's what we was doing all at MBCC, just breaking out in song. We
girl,
was singing
that soul
Coming to
glow.
America
Just let
song.
your soul,
Oh, glow.
just let
And
it
let it
shine
shine
through.
through.
Yeah.
Why are we like this? And poor Eric LaSalle. Oh, I
But
know that
girl,
man probably was like,
his
no.
face. Oh my God. He's
I'm
done a lot for, look, just that drippy curl did a lot for the culture. So,
okay.
that
I put
part,
the ER. Don't remind me of such things. Girl,
man, listen,
we over here singing the soul glow.
man, it was a mess. I have a song for, listen, I have a song for just about everything.
I love it. Me
My
too.
bad.
Me too. And I'm gonna come up with something. Okay, so books, right? Because this happens when you go into your book banter. It's never just about the books. It's about the person. It's about
Right.
what we're doing and what we got going on. And so, y'all have to forgive us if we be over here
So
just
sorry.
chatting. That's just how it goes.
That, right.
Okay, so Avery, tell us about your first book that you wrote, like published as an adult. What's the name? What was it about?
Mm.
How long ago it was?
So my first book is called Dishonest. It came out in 2010. It is about a white collar criminal who felt like she was born to hustle, didn't want to sell drugs, embarked upon a series of white collar crimes, but she quickly realized that the rules of the game are the same. no matter what game you choose to play, and getting out of those games are certainly a lot harder than it is to get in.
Come on, dishonest.
Yeah,
Dishonest, right?
dishonest.
It's by Avery Goode.
It is good, y'all.
Ooh, your debut book.
Yeah, I re-released it a couple of years ago. I changed the cover, re-released it to allow readers another opportunity to, get introduced to my first works. I want people to get to know me through my work. But I'm an open book, no pun. So you guys can ask me just about anything. I mean, I'm very transparent when it comes to my life, why I'm writing, how I started writing, all of that. And but dishonest, it was like something, close to home. Like when I first got it published, I went through a indie publisher, but I got a book deal for that, and she was like, "Is that stuff real?"
Like,
She's
ma'am.
like, could you really do that?
Did you tell
Um,
her again?
yeah. Girl,
Yes.
I'm honest. I was like, girl, everything in that book is tried and true. It has worked.
Listen, I be lying. I ain't gonna hold you up. As soon as
Mm-mm.
somebody try to give me some intrigue and some excitement, I'll take it. I got like this little mark on my arm, right? And so somebody was like, "Did you get shot?" And I was like, "Yeah, I'm from Detroit."
Listen,
And they believed me. I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have.
listen.
Oh, that was bad, but I
That's
did.
it.
I was
That's
like, I think I
hilarious.
lived in either Ohio or down in Georgia or something, and I was like, "Yeah, I'm from Detroit."
Yeah. Yeah. I
And
mean, like, but I'm honest. I'm honest, but sometimes I'll be like lying by omission. Cause like I've been stabbed before. I just ain't never told nobody that I actually did it myself, trying to open up a box.
okay, okay, because I wanted the details, right?
I,
No,
I was
the details.
I was using an X-Acto knife and I was pulling it
I
this
was
way, and girl,
stabbed.
I got
I was
stabbed,
stabbed.
and it ended up in my leg. I got
Yeah,
stabbed. I was like,
I
girl,
know,
yeah,
right?
I got stabbed before.
Okay, so
I did
listen.
it myself. I never told them no. For
Avery,
dramatics,
listen, we
dramatics.
got to about 40 minutes in, right? You know what we got to do now, though.
Girl, what we got to do?
Because we'll run out of time because
Oh,
I be trying to keep it at this little piece of hour,
my
right?
bad. 10
You know
hours,
what we got to
10
do.
hours.
So you ready to talk about Head Doctor?
Girl, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay, y'all.
Now I'm like, Tone, look, let's do it.
Okay, so y'all see it down at the bottom. That is your spoiler alert. If you are watching this and you are like, "Ooh, Head Doctor looks like something I want to read, but I don't want to hear any of the details beforehand," then put me on mute. Keep it running though, but put me on mute, okay? Because once that banner stops scrolling, then you can come back and listen to what we're saying,
Yes.
okay? But in the meantime, we are gonna talk about some details of it. Now, this was the ICU Reading and Social Network monthly read for December, right? And so you heard Avery tell us everything she had going on. Sis is working on that master, so she had to be focused. You understand? But this is a whole new year. It's a whole new month. We got time today, and so we are discussing Hair Doctor.
Let's go.
Okay, so Avery, if you wouldn't mind, would you give us just a quick synopsis of the book?
So, Head Doctor is the story of a gold digging sex therapist who has a hands on approach helping her clients through their sexual dysfunction.
Mm-hmm. And
Mhm.
by hands on, she means she be doing them.
Hands on
She
approach.
she
Not
nasty.
only am I going to tell you what you need to do, I'm
I'm gonna
going to
show
show
you.
you how to do it.
Listen, she was nasty. She was a whore.
She
I mean,
was.
she's a whore though. She's a
She
big
was.
whore. Every
Cousin, I
single
hope.
child that
Hmm.
is fucking
Yeah.
is
Yeah.
Head Doctor. Okay,
She
tell us
was something.
where did the idea for the book come from?
So I used to work for a shrink.
You used to work for.
I used to work for a shrink, and it was a
I
dude.
thought you said a freak, and I.
No, I used to work for a shrink. He was a head doctor. He was a psychiatrist. And so I was his HR director. And when I would interview people, like I would interview his other like social workers and paraprofessionals, they would come in looking one way. Their skirts would be down to their ankle. It would just, I mean, they were really prim and proper and very professional. However, after a time working there, I would notice that they would put their hand on Russell's shoulder and Russell, you're so crazy. And then
Giggle.
I noticed that one day I told a paraprofessional something that she needed to do regarding her job. And sis responded to me like, you can't tell me what to do. And anytime somebody responds to you with an attitude like that, oh, they screwing the boss.
Mm.
Oh, they screwing the boss. They screw. I mean, I have this discernment. I was like, oh yeah, she's screwing him. So I just let her know. I said, you know, Russell is married, and I will fire you. And Georgia is an at-will state. So try me if you want to.
Oh.
But when I started thinking about him messing around, but because he was messing around with the staff, not the clients. Our clients were batshit crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know if I could cuss. I'm sorry. I don't want to get you banned.
It's
But
so funny
yeah,
when
yeah.
people ask me that. Like, can I cuss?
They were crazy. So yeah, he wasn't messing with them, but he was messing with the staff. And I 100% I got the idea from him, but so that I could understand some of the people that they were treating and some of the treatment plans that they would put in place, I took a DSM-4, which was the Diagnostic and Statistical Manual for Psychiatrists back then. That was what they would go to and diagnose, and like, this is what you have. So every single sexual disorder that's in Head Doctor is actually a legitimate issue. And I was like, wow. Yeah, everything in there is 100% legit. I pulled it out of the DSM-4, everything. When I was at a book event, a psychiatrist actually read the book and she was like, girl, you were spot on.
Dang.
But they're legit. So the person who's an aquaphiliac, yeah, that's in the book.
Wait, remind me what the aquaphiliac is.
Person that gets sexually aroused with water. Yeah.
Yeah.
Quality of life 0.
Y'all got
hard when it rains, hard when you bathe, hard when just hard, just horny,
just all the time.
All the time. It's horrible.
Oh,
I know, just all bad, but it's all good.
Oh goodness. Well, I want to talk about Kalia and that whole family situation.
Yes.
Right? Because I really had a problem with how nasty she was to that good family she had.
Yes.
Like, how could you talk to your mom and your daddy like that? Like, you would really think that they were just like
white people
trenches.
Oh, I said white people. She talked to her mama like she was like she had a white mama.
Yeah, she was not very nice.
No, her temperament. I took all of her temperament from my friend's daughter in real life.
So did your friend know that? Like, did your friend read a book and be like, that's my baby?
I don't think she's read it, but like she would literally do stuff like Kalia, like, well, riddle me this, Batman.
Who are you talking to? But you know what? In all honesty, can you get mad at kids who behave the way that they are allowed to? Like,
right.
I mean, you know.
And this is how my friend's daughter grew up with no. So people are like, well, why is she like this? There has to be a reason why she's like this. I don't know why old girl's daughter was like that. She did everything that she could to send her to the best schools, but the kids that she was around and the fact that she had other things going on, she overlooked certain things for a time, to by the time she was old enough, now you can't correct it because it's embedded in her. I mean, you have to change that behavior by the time they reach a certain age. Otherwise, this is the way that they're going to maneuver going forward. You should have slapped the mess up out of her, when she was talking back at 3 and 4 and 5.
Yeah, yeah,
Slap
but
them in the mouth. Right.
like I said, once you've allowed it for so long, like do something about it now for what?
Yeah.
They are how they are. But that still don't account for her being a hoe.
For her
'Cause you
promiscuity.
have to sleep with your damn sister's man.
Listen, so her promiscuity, I got that from a friend of mine. She was a friend of mine. Yeah, that. But she didn't sleep with my man. But she was a friend of mine. And I was like, girl, why do you be doing this? Because we were young. And she was like, because it feels good. That's what she said, because it feels good. I was like, all righty then.
I don't like that.
Yeah.
Like,
That's yeah, and we were young. I was like, oh, okay.
that needs to be a diagnosis in and of itself. Like, why does something that will bring someone else pain make you feel good? Like you deliberately go into it like,
Yeah.
you know what? This could really hurt my sister.
Right. She said,
Ooh,
because it feels good.
yeah. That needs to be diagnosed. Is there a diagnosis for that?
I'm pretty sure that there probably is. I mean, you couple the fact, well, she didn't even like her sister really. But if you couple the fact that I don't like you, so I'm going to get back at you, and I'm going to do it by doing something that I really like to do, which is have sex. So now I'm getting double pleasure.
Mm.
That part.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't like her.
Yeah, she wasn't a very nice girl.
You
Not
can
at
hear
all.
me better. You can hear me better right now, can't you?
I could hear you fine.
You could,
Um,
because you know what I just noticed.
just
Then
like
I
you
said,
sitting in the room with me.
"Oh, okay." What's so funny is I'm just now realizing I had never like pushed the my earphones all the way into the hole, and I'm wondering. I'm just sitting here. I'm like, why is the audio coming from the tablet? I should be hearing this in my ear, and it just was not dawning on me. We done got 50 minutes into this interview, and I'm just like, some people don't speak right.
That's funny.
Yes, the child. That's
I'm
what it
so
is.
not tech savvy.
The people might be hearing me a little bit better now, though.
Hey,
Maybe.
man.
Kaylin, tell me you can hear me better.
Hey, Kaylin. Hey, Kaylin, huh?
Oh
With your
wow!
bad self.
So she said it actually sounded better from the tablet.
Oh,
Oh wow! So I gotta pull it out. I don't want
girl,
to pull it out.
there's just so many implications to that.
Pun intended.
Pull it out. Just pull it out.
I don't want to pull it out.
Because you didn't even put it in the right hole. I'm just
Put it all
saying.
right here.
You didn't even put it in the right hole to begin with. So just pull it out.
Didn't even notice. Didn't even notice it wasn't all the way.
It wasn't even in the right hole. Okay, first of all. You really up here
Oh,
thinking you doing something. It ain't even in the right hole. You see how this conversation just shifted? Let us move on.
I just, y'all, we're discussing Head Doctor, the book by Author Avery Goode. Okay, so if you were, in case you were wondering, yeah, all of what we talking about, all
Yep.
the windows is
It
there.
correlates.
It absolutely is there. So,
Funny.
y'all make sure. Wait, it was a question. Hold on, child. I didn't. Okay. Pull it out. It sounds a little okay. So let me. I'm about to pull it out. Okay.
Pull it because it wasn't in the right hole.
Right. Let me pull
Come
it
on
out.
now. That's why it wasn't no good. I'm just kidding. It wasn't even no good. It wasn't in the right hole or nothing.
Okay, bet. So I done pulled it out. It sound better. Right? Okay.
So
think we're good.
we're horrible.
Yeah, we're all pretty bad. We are pretty bad. But you the one who wrote a book called Head Doctor, and we know what it means. And
Listen,
I mean, she legit was. She was a G at it now.
yeah,
Okay, she
that
was. A G.
that
But
part.
they said it sound better, so it's better when you put it out.
Hey,
I guess. I guess. I guess. But baby, when I tell
give the
you,
people what they want.
so listen, before the December read was like selected, right before we knew it,
Hmm.
we're reading beforehand, and I was just like, ain't nobody really picked nothing salacious. No one's really given us erotica, and I was just like, I wouldn't mind a little spicy read. You know what I'm saying? Lo and behold, here they come, Head Doctor. And I was it Ebony that texted me and was like, "Oh, you're gonna like this," and I was like, "Okay." Sure enough, it was giving nasty. Yeah, it was giving nasty. What genre would you consider this book?
I would say it was erotica.
Okay, great, great. I would say that too, but it still had its elements of suspense and all the things. So I was like, I wonder how she's classifying this one.
Yeah, I would say it's erotica because it's more erotica than anything. So if it listen, that 25% rule.
Okay, so I got another question. You're an author. I got you here. Might as well ask it. We grown.
We grown.
Is smut and erotica considered the same thing or no?
I would say so. I would just say like with smut. Okay, so erotica is really just a nice term to clean up smut because
Okay,
erotica sounds better than smut. That's all
it
that is.
does. It does.
It's like
But
tomato, tomato. That's
hmm
all. But it's all the same. It's smut.
yeah.
It's just nasty.
So
Just
basically,
nasty.
that was kind of yeah, that was what I wanted to read.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it
that was.
was smut.
And Fatima is here. We got us another author in the building. She
Hey,
said Head Doctor
Fatima.
was definitely nasty. Yep. Them folks was hunching the whole book, the whole entire book.
That part. Yep.
They
Hmm.
was
Yep.
doing it from her being with a sister's man to her friend's daddy in another country. Just yeah, she was all over the
Yeah.
place. She was a nasty little whore. Whore. Now, Lee said, "Who's the favorite character in the book? What's your favorite, Avery?"
Who's my favorite character?
Mhm.
Um, in part one, definitely Kalia. Like I love her because, you know, she did what she wanted. She answered to no one. She was one of those like if I when I grew up, I want to be like you. Now I don't want to be no hoe like you, but I want to be able to just live my life. I don't care what you think. I don't care what you say. I'm going out here and I'm getting mine. That's one thing that I loved about her. I don't like her temperament, but one thing that I think because she what makes her my favorite character is that she was capable of making you feel so many different emotions. Because some you
Mhm.
might feel sorry for, you might like her in this instant. Then in the next, you turn the page or two pages later, you want to cuss her out. Then you want
I
to kick her
never
butt.
felt I never felt bad for her. Like I always felt
Mm,
like, okay, well, I mean, that's what you get.
yeah,
Like when you move like this, it's certain stuff that you gotta expect to come in your
yeah,
life. And he was getting it, and it was just like, okay, fair game.
yes.
Yeah,
I
because when sis was in that school and had manipulated that doggone counselor, I
man,
said,
listen.
girl,
But the fact that
you was born
adults
evil.
are so gullible.
Mhm.
And that's how a lot of adults who are, counselors and teachers, they actually fall prey to cunning kids. We think that we don't give these they're young adults. We don't give them enough credit here.
Mhm.
We don't, she
Cause
got you. She got you though, cuz. She got you, sis.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah, she was getting them left and right.
She got you.
Let's see. Let's talk about the wife. knowing about his dirty deeds. Yeah. So
The
sis
doctors,
under the desk, wife come in like, thanks for taking care of that for me. Like,
yeah, that part.
so mama knew what it was.
Absolutely. Like, I know my husband's proclivities. I appreciate you.
And I'm not going nowhere because I ain't
Absolutely. Because you can do all of that, and I still got all of this.
okay.
That
I'm
part.
not going nowhere, but you
No,
are. Because when he's done with you, there'll just be someone else.
absolutely.
Mm. Okay, listen. So we hinted on book two,
Yeah.
right? So Kalia is your favorite and head doctor. But there is a part two to this book, private practice. Y'all see this cover? See, she gonna keep it nasty. So just know that she gonna give you what she came for. All
Yeah.
right. Now give us a little taste of what this particular book is gonna be about.
So it private practice head doctor 2, a freak will. That's a freaky sequel. You more than welcome to use.
Come on,
Um,
frequel.
it's a frequel. It closes up. I I would like to think, and y'all can correct me if I'm wrong, if you've read it, but I believe that it closes up every unanswered question from part one. Like, why did this happen, or what happened to Kobe? It answers
Okay,
that question.
because okay, there was a because I'm having a hard time remember all the names, right? But she was getting drugged and taking
She was
advantage
getting drugged by Kobe.
of. Okay, bet. So that is the one
Hmm.
I'm curious about. So we
Yes.
find out what are
What his
happening and what his motivation was for
what his
taking.
motivation is, how he is related, how he's linked to this story. And I put it out there though, really just I thought that I was writing it in a way that people would figure out who he was just by him calling his aunt Monty.
Um. Okay. I
I
missed.
tried to put it. I wasn't. I was trying to drop enough clues and hints so that people can figure it out. Some people did figure it out,
Uh huh.
and they were like, "Oh, I know who he is." And I was. They was like, "Just tell me if I'm right or not." And I was like, "Yes, you are correct." And he's like, "I knew it,"
Yeah. This
But
book club was definitely. Yeah. Uh huh.
yeah.
Yeah.
And so, and it closes up like even from the beginning of the book, where the story just gives a brief glimpse into her mom and her dad's beginning. It
Mm-hmm.
closes up that answer, as
Okay. That
well
was another one
and
for
stuff.
me.
So it answers that question. There was a part that was in part one that I don't think readers ever see coming in part two. Like someone that was in part one, they materialize in part two, and you'd be like, "Damn, this is what she did." Because like she just came out of the blue. You wouldn't think that she had anything, but Kennedy, she had some aces up her sleeve because she knew what was going on too. So
Mm-hmm.
Kennedy, she emerges triumphant in part two, and she was like, "I got you, ho.
Because baby, it was just like you got the ammunition.
I got you."
You
She was
and she
like, "I
been had
got you."
she been had the ammunition. So I'm
Oh
just sitting there
yeah.
like, well, what? Well, where it go? Where is that? Why you not
Oh
using
yeah.
it? Like we still don't like her.
Oh yeah,
Like we
yeah.
still
She
trying to
she's
get the
gonna
point.
use it, but sometimes, just having the ammunition to use, that's not the strategy. The strategy is knowing when to use your ammunition. And sometimes it's not to get even revenge right now. Sometimes you have to plant a seed, you gotta water it, and then you have to nurture this thing because if you hold on to this, you could get this and that and this, and that's exactly what she did. She was stacking her deck.
Yeah, she was playing chess.
Oh, and what a
Watching it.
net that.
Yeah,
Oh, and
the
what a
court
stacked
though.
deck it was.
Yeah, yeah. Cause
She
I'm
came back
thinking
on her.
like I'm like there has to be a reason for this. Like there's no
Oh
way I'm
yeah.
gonna sit on it, but It's all making sense now. And
Yeah.
basically, what you're really saying is that we need to read book two.
You need to read book two, and just let me go on record as saying I apologize to y'all because I don't really like two-parters. Two-parters have I've only written a two-part series every time I was under a contract with a publisher
Mm, okay.
because I like to close up the book, but I was under a book deal when I initially wrote Head Doctor, and that didn't work out, but I had already split it up and part one was already published. So when I got my rights back, I just changed the cover and I was like, I have no choice but to move forward like this because it was already out and people had already started to read that first book.
Got you.
So I'm sorry, y'all.
It's okay. You actually, this interview has allowed me to have a better understanding of the book. I
Yeah,
definitely want to read part two now, because I feel like it's gonna tie up, or you've tied up some of the questions that I had.
it
So
definitely should. I know that I probably left you and I think maybe Kaylin questioning like, it was just too many loose ends. I didn't like this. I was like, there is a part two. I
there
think
we
it
go.
said, I'm not even sure. It was supposed to say to be continued in the back. I don't know if I wrote that, but it was supposed to.
Okay.
I don't know if it
Okay.
does. So I apologize,
Oh, what? Listen,
but I
listen.
got you.
You got us. Come
I
on,
got
part
you.
two.
Yeah,
Come
I
on,
got
part
you.
two. Private practice. Listen. Oh, okay. See, this is what happens sometimes. We just get to chit chatting and
My
talking.
bad.
And I know it's supposed to be an hour, but I mean, y'all, it's raining outside and stuff, and it's cold. It's cold up north. It's cold down south. Y'all,
Show
you
nuts.
have to listen to us. Don't be rushing me off of here. It's my birthday. Don't rush me. No, ain't nobody even rushing me, child. I'm just talking. I'm just talking. But thank you so
You're
much for
welcome
being
so
here.
much. I appreciate you. This was such an honor. Like in real life and stuff. I was like, oh Lord, look at me. I was gonna put on some makeup and all this stuff to prepare.
You
And
beautiful.
before I know, like y'all, this is tax season, and so that's one of my side hustles. I've been doing taxes since I was 19,
All
and
right.
yeah, this is that year of crazy tax people. Like I know I only worked one job and I only earned $149, but the girl down the street told me I could get 10 bands. Well,
Oh,
then I'm gonna need you to go to her because I don't know what she doing to get that money. But yeah, so I wrote a song for tax season.
you wrote a song. You about to sing it for us?
I'm gonna sing it for you, but I'm gonna record it on TikTok. Hopefully, it'll go viral, or
Okay.
maybe you can share it and it'll go viral from here. But I don't have my tambourine. I do own a tambourine. It's in my office, so I'm gonna just clap.
They never let me
But
play the tambourine at church.
girl, I have a tambourine with a hard back. Oh
Mm,
yeah, and I be listening to Norman Hutchins' Battlefield. Baby, you can't tell me I ain't saved, okay?
okay.
You can't tell me. But this is my song. Okay, we're gonna this is the beat. I wanna thank you for letting me carry your kid. Without you, I wouldn't have got as much money as I did. I needed a dependent, and because of you, I paid my rent. So I wanna thank you for letting me carry your kid.
Well,
Amen.
all right now.
Girl,
Come
I,
on in.
I don't have no dependents though, so just here.
I should have asked. Okay, Baptist or Kojic? Which one? Baptist or Kojic, girl?
Girl, both. For
Oh,
real. I was I was baptized in the Baptist church because that's what we grew up in. But when I girl, what can I say? I'm Baptist Costal. That's me.
come on,
I'm
Baptist.
Baptist Costal, so I'm Baptist, Kojic, and Pentecostal. So Baptist Costal, like yeah, Baptist Kojic, Pentecostal, and Apostolic. Girl, we just love Jesus.
Okay, then there it is.
Yeah, all of that.
That's really
Girl,
what
we just
matters,
love
right?
Jesus. And so, but we old school with it. But girl, yeah, I said I was gonna record my songs and stuff. I wish I had a dependent hint. Yeah, hit me up. Hit me up. I'm just kidding.
If you trying to, trying to do a little something. Oh, we
Listen,
gonna change for some change.
look that part. Look this how dope dealers be getting in trouble online and stuff because they be putting all their business
Oh,
on social media. Be
tell
like,
all the
dude,
business.
no, that's not me. I'm
We
I'm
not
I'm
we
good.
tell lies, okay? We
Listen,
tell tales over on
I'm good. We tell
tales.
tales.
Okay? I
This
need
is
y'all to
Tim.
understand.
This is Tim telling tales,
And we're telling tales, okay?
and we're telling tales. That was just a fictional song
Yes. Don't
for
take this. Don't
tax
take this for
season.
real.
That's it.
Okay.
That's all. Shoot,
Well, listen. Are you working on anything book wise right now?
I am. So call me crazy. I'm working on 3 books simultaneously. Um,
Congratulations.
I'm working on a follow up to Crying Meadows, which is not a part two. It's a book that you can read out of order. Um, but the Halfway House I was telling you guys about earlier. Um, then there's Black's Widower, which is like the Black Widow, only it's a man who's killing wealthy women. Got
Mm-hmm.
that idea from a friend of mine. And I'm using fish to kill people. So y'all gotta tune in for that because I know a lot of people love them some seafood, but I'm gonna tell y'all why you shouldn't. I got that.
I don't really think I really want to know.
Listen. I
Let me
will be
enjoy.
the Black's Widower is great. I absolutely love that. And then um this one book, it's called The Teaching Spool.
The teaching spool.
Yeah, The Teaching Spool. It's about this almost like a magical ball of yarn that's passed down from generation to generation with these women in this family to teach them about their heritage when the women get kind of like outlandish or whatever. It it takes them back in time so that they can remember who they were created to be instead of the twerkers on the pole.
Oh wow.
It's a really good book. It's historical kinda because it goes all the way back into when Queen of Sheba, reigned, and then it brings us forward into slavery and then the civil rights movement and things like that, just so whoever is dealing with that spool in that moment, they're able to see what their ancestors went through. And then by the time they come back in real time, they realize like, wow, this is who I am. This is where I came from. Why am I behaving like this?
Oh wow. I love it. Oh girl, that
Yeah,
sounds like you need a screenplay. I'm just saying.
I'm excited about that. I was like,
Yeah.
ooh, and I actually
I'm
just came up with the title today right when I was emailing my job form.
oh, you said right now.
Right now. Like I was like, I'm working on it. I didn't even know what it was gonna be called, and it just like ping, light bulb came on. So coming
Well,
here
listen,
inspired me.
I'm so glad. Well, listen, our president wants to make sure that she gets her message into you, and thank you so much for rocking with ICU Reading. We love you and we
I love y'all.
appreciate your work. And although she can't stand Kalia with her stank ass, she's looking forward to reading part two.
I'm excited. I'm excited for you guys to read part two. I am. And I can't wait to come back to Detroit to see you guys. I love you all like 100%. Like
Are
I
you coming
rock with
anytime
y'all.
soon?
So I don't know. Ooh, so this is the thing. I don't know. Hustle and Grind is going to be going forth this year. However, I gotta double check, but I think that the Hustle and Grind is going to be the same weekend as my graduation, and I actually want to be in DC for my graduation. I want to walk across the stage. That's just too monumental, and my whole family has said that they were going to support me. So I have to verify, but I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. And so my heart was broken. So I'm just going to have to make a trip to come up there and see you guys. And yep, it's
Love
just
it.
going to have to be me and y'all.
Okay.
Y'all
Pull up,
stuck with me.
though.
I
Pull
got
up.
you with my
Okay.
SUV with books. Mm-hmm.
We're gonna get on that road, huh?
That I'm going to get on the road because I speed.
Okay. Well, somebody
And
else wants to know if you're gonna be at NBCC.
absolutely.
Yeah, we gonna see you at NBCC then.
Look, absolutely. Curtis,
20 years.
Look, I'm like, nothing but death can keep me from it. That
I
I'm
love
in the
it.
house.
We there.
Yay.
We there. So if you don't make it to Detroit before what's that, August, then that's when we gonna see you.
Hey man, when y'all can come, we can have a barbecues at the Grove.
Bet. Listen, we there.
Yeah, y'all can come to the Grove and we can kick it and we can do karaoke. Hopefully my basement will be done by then.
We
But
gonna
even
be
if it's not, we can still do karaoke and stuff because, girl, we got stuff.
because listen, one thing our president, Miss Ebony, gonna do is karaoke. Okay?
Ma'am. And we
Okay.
love to play some games over here. Girl, I got
Oh,
hood charades. There's one black game called Out of Bounds. It is so funny. Lyrically correct.
we
Y'all
got
can
lyrics correct.
all of that. Yeah, that's me. I'm every genre.
We there. We
That.
there. So no
Let's
shit.
do
We
it.
just gotta figure out which night that's gonna be. Or hey, listen.
Standing invitation.
Yay! We're gonna have
Standing
to go back.
invitation.
Okay, well listen. Yeah, girl, we went all past the time. I'm sorry, y'all. Y'all know how I do.
Sorry, y'all.
And this is the first book being served 2024. Like, what were you expecting?
Yeah.
So, thank you so much
You
for
are so
being
welcome.
with us on this evening. Everybody, if you are not yet following Avery Goode, then she's about to tell you where you can find her.
Y'all can find me on Facebook. I'm Avery Goode. They took my E off, y'all. I don't even look. That's a whole nother conversation. But it's Good on Facebook. That's all right though. She's so good because I am on Twitter and Instagram, and I am She Good on TikTok. I'm gonna start doing more content on there. I'm gonna record my tax season song, so just be on the lookout for that, and just be on the lookout for more good books. If you guys have any other questions, please feel free to hit me up. I am transparent, and if nothing else, I'm honest, so I got you.
Hey, so awesome, so awesome. And you guys, I'm Tam Telling Tales. So you guys feel free to follow me on all social media platforms. Okay. Share, like, follow, subscribe to me on YouTube, on Instagram, on Facebook, on TikTok. I think I got an X too. An X. I, child, type me in. It just hit follow. Okay. Do all of those things for me. And y'all, a big quick shout out to my god babies. They actually made this shirt for me. Y'all see this? My god babies made this for me for my birthday, y'all. Cause it's my birthday. Today is my birthday. So I am super, super, super glad that I got an opportunity to celebrate it with some of my most favorite people, my book club, and this beautiful face right here.
I don't know what happened. I'm so sorry. Hey y'all, hey.
Okay, so listen, we're about to head on out. So I would love for you to help me with the sign off. You gonna help me with the sign off? Okay, so I'm gonna do the first part. I'll say I'm Tam, I'm telling tales, and then you come right in and say read a book. You
I
ready?
say what?
Read a book.
Read a book.
Mm-hmm.
Do I say it you want me to say it in soprano? You want me to say it in alto? How you want me to do it?
Surprise us.
Okay.
Okay. You ready? I'm Tam, I'm telling tales.
Read a book. Read a book. Read a book. Read a book.
Hold on, let me see.
Read a book.
Okay,
Read a book.
let me see if I can turn around so y'all can see my shirt. Can
Oh,
y'all see
well, come through, shirt. Move over a little bit.
it? Can you see it?
Ooh, read a book.
Yeah.
Read a book.
Yeah.
Read a book.
You see it?
Read a book.
Ew. Okay.
Read a book. Read a good book.
Okay,
A
y'all.
very good book.
A very good book, y'all.
A very good book.
A great night. See y'all later.
Bye, y'all. Thank
I got it.
Tam telling tales.
I got it.
Tam telling tales.
I got it.
Tam telling tales.
I got it. Tongue twister. Say it real fast one time.
Banter.